On Capitol Hill, Democrats are growing increasingly wary of sticking with President Joe Biden following his disastrous performance in Atlanta. The underwhelming response since then from Biden, his campaign operation, and the White House has angered scores of rank-and-file Democrats. Capitol Hill correspondent Erik Rosales joins us with the latest. Erik, what are you hearing?
Well, good evening, Monse. Yes, the president's fate is all-consuming up here on Capitol Hill as members return from their July 4th recess. Now, Congressional Democrats won't have party meetings until tomorrow morning, but many are already saying that President Biden's two-page letter, as Tara highlighted, isn't enough for them to change their minds, and some are still calling on Biden to get out of the race. Congressman Seth Moulton of Massachusetts adds that the Democratic Party needs a new strategy.
That's what the Democratic Party and President Biden in particular needs to do right now. Let's face the facts, be willing to make a change, and ensure that we can defeat Donald Trump in November.
And the list is growing, nearly a dozen. Over the weekend, 4 more Democrats who hold top positions on key committees want Biden to drop out of the race. They include Adam Smith of Washington, Jerry Nadler of New York, Mark Takano of California, and Joe Morelle of New York. And Congresswoman Angie Craig of Minnesota posted a statement on X saying in part, quote, "This is not a decision I have come to lightly, but there is simply too much at stake to risk a second Donald Trump presidency. That is why respectfully I call on President Biden to step aside as the Democratic nominee for a second term as president and allow for a new generation of leaders to step forward." As Biden spent the weekend campaigning, he is bleeding support not just among Democrats, but also donors. However, a majority of Democrats still support the president for now.
I'm not so concerned that I have concluded that I will not support President Biden. I'm supporting him, and I do believe he is the best person for the job. I'm not just saying I support him, and if there's another person out there, let's look for that person. I'm not in that camp.
I believe Joe Biden is actually the right Democrat right now. And also, I'd like to point out that Sleepy Joe put Trump to bed in 2020, and I believe he can do this in 24.
The mudslinging continues. Meanwhile, Democrats know that they are up against the clock should they choose to act, with the Democratic National Convention taking place in August in Chicago, when they are set to formally nominate Biden as president.